Gutterball.
Little snippet. When I was really young, we were outside, and I don't remember all of the context behind it, but I just remember this. I was being a little dickhead of a kid at the time, and I swung my elbow super hard, and I shattered a window, and it was all over my elbow and like had glass shards sticking out of it, and I had to pick them out, and then my mom was just furious, and it wasn't even like a big, because it was like one of those doors where it was like the windows were like sectioned off by wood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
So it was
like
a
decorative.
piece of it.
You know,
Yeah, it was
one of
just a
the
small
panes.
piece of it.
when you get hurt as a kid like that, sometimes where it's like pain you almost can't feel. You almost sometimes feel like that scene from like Rambo when he's fucking got the splinters when he gets hit by the explosive and he's fucking like pulling it out. Like sometimes just like fuck, like when you're a kid. Like
Or
I've
even
had some moments
Terminator
like that. Yeah. It's like
ripping
Jesus.
his arm open. I think the most worst thing fucking I probably did, or well, no, I definitely did a lot of shitty things, but I remember my dad yelling in my face because I did something really shitty to our brother Weston. I was probably like 6 or 7, and I got an entire ice cream pail, and then I filled it up with water, and then I dropped it from our like a railing coming up the stairs right onto his head. But the kicker is he had a full plate of spaghetti too, so he like just fucking got fucked up because first of all it's like a gallon pail filled with water, that's heavy, plastic, like one of those ice cream containers,
Yep.
and I remember my
empty.
dad just screaming in my face. Very vivid memories of that. But I don't know if there's anything else that did super bad other than cut class and shit
Dude,
like that.
I can think of fucking 10 like really bad things. Shattering the window, breaking the fucking nice face, fucking whipping a thing of Elmer's glue at Weston and like literally I literally put like like the Elmer's glue bottle with like the orange tip, like your classic. I
Yeah.
literally whipped that so hard at Weston's back when he was running away from me that when my dad lifted up his shirt, there was an imprint of the glue bottle and the stem like bruised into his back red. And I was
That's
like,
good.
when my dad lifted that, I was like, and I got my ass beat, bro. I got beat. Like I deserve that shit. What's another good one? How about the time mom's friend came over and brought her son Kyle, and the dude was just being an asshole? So I took a fucking metal like snow shovel. Kid was chasing me outside, and I just javelined it as hard as I could at the kid's face, and I literally like cut him here. Like he could have lost his eye. And like I was in a lot of trouble. There's a lot of I was bad, dude. I was like out of control. I burnt down the jungle gym in our backyard with fireworks when I was like fucking 7. I literally I was like, remember that? I got burned. I still have the scar on my arm from it, like the small burn.
Yeah.
But like we had one of those like 2-story like wooden jungle gym things, like it's got like a swing attached to it and like one of those little wheels and all that shit and a little thing you can climb up. Well, like on top of it, it had like one of those tarp teepees, right? Like I had like a kind of like a roof. And my dad, I wanted to use the sparklers and fireworks. My dad's like, no, like you can't use it. And he goes and like hides the light or whatever. So I go inside, I find the matches, and then I grab the sparklers and I go outside. I'm on top of the jungle gym with Wes, and I'm like, and I light it and I'm playing with it and I'm not paying attention above my head.
Yeah.
And I just light the whole canopy on fire above me. And I look up and I'm like, oh, and like as I look up, oh God, as I look up, a piece of like the melting tarp falls, and that's how I got the burn. It melted on my skin, and I was like, fuck, and like immediately like put the sparkler out, and I was like, shit, Dad, like I fucked up. Like I was running, I was like, Dad, I fucked up really bad, like the shit's burned in the backyard, and he had to come out and like put it out with the hose. Like it didn't go any farther than the tarp, like because that jungle gym was just so damp. But like there's a lot of things I can think of. I was really fucking bad.
I actually thought of
I did a lot of bad shit. I was like you, Paul. I can't even
give us one.
More than
the worst thing you did.
Yeah, I just gave you guys like.
That's the thing is, there's so much that I don't even remember. Like, and like worst things, like I've done bad, like not bad, like in comparison to some other people, but like just
stupid
stuff.
Shit. Stupid things. Growing
I've gotten in trouble for burning shit in the house. I've gotten in trouble for skipping school. Like that's not that big of a deal, but like burning shit was a big deal. Like when I'm thinking back, like that could have been bad.
Yeah. Dude, I could have like killed. I gotta
like,
die.
prank call 911. I did that once and got in deep shit for that. I got scolded hard for that one. Stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
I could
Actually,
there's just so many, and it's like I
I
just
don't know which one to pick out. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
No worries.
That's
No
a-
worries. But yeah,
But
what were you
shit
gonna
like
say,
that,
Mikey?
nothing like illegal, like gnarly illegal, bad, but
Neither have
bad
I.
like
I've
that,
never
like
gotten in trouble
bad,
with the
like
law, really. Yeah.
no law stuff, but like yeah, just like shit that's like bad kid shit. I was a bad kid, bad kid
you're
Yeah.
shit.
bad boy.
Bad to the bone.
No,
Bad.
I
It
do
was actually I got in a lot
remember.
of trouble for just like picking on my sister too, my younger sister. Like
Oh shit.
I think I felt like I got in trouble a lot, but a majority of it was just like getting punished for like picking on her and shit, which is shitty, but
Yeah. I do remember when I was growing up though, there was actually one incident that actually got like deep trouble for my parents.
Yeah.
When I was really young, no, I guess not really young. I was maybe like 7 or 8, but they had there was this show on Cartoon Network at the time, and it only like lasted like 2 episodes, and it had like one comic book line, and they were saying it was going to be like the next big thing, and it was called Speed Race, or not, wasn't not Alien Racers. Have you heard of that at all?
I haven't.
And
No.
nothing. Okay, super niche, right? Anyways, they released an RC car line, and I got one of the main characters, and the big thing was like the hood of the car like opened up, and the alien like popped out of the hood,
Hell
right?
yeah. Hell yeah.
And it was super cool, right? And I was over at a kid's house that was like 2 blocks away from us, like kind of like right down the road, and we were outside, and we both had RC cars, and we are just running around in circles, doing kid stuff with the RC cars, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was hauling at, like, they were quick too. They're pretty quick for little like battery powered RC cars.
Yeah.
Hauling ass down the road with it, and it got to be to the point where it was so far away it wasn't picking up any like motion controls, and the hood of the car was open, so it wouldn't go underneath the car, all like a normal like regular like car.
Yeah.
It would have like hit the car, right? Well, it was going down the road and it lost connection. The hood was all the way open and just scuffed the side of the shit out of this one car, and like looked like someone keyed the side of their car door. Dude comes out screaming at me, and he's like, "Go get your dad! Go get your dad right now!" And I went and got my dad. Turns out the dude brought that car home like an hour before that, like a brand new Mustang off the lot.
Oh.
And yeah, my dad had to
Fuck that
pay it.
guy.
Yeah,
Should've been
and then
staying there.
my dad was so furious about it and like so angry about this. And then I guess just not too long ago, he just told me this too. He's like, I was so pissed at him, or I was so pissed at you that day. I actually went and grabbed your fucking RC car, and I went and tested it myself, and sure as shit, that thing loses connection like 50 feet away from you. Because now I know it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I remember him being super angry about that.
Yeah. Goddamn. Yeah. Who knows what that scrape job costs on a brand new Mustang?
Yeah.
That guy was probably also just being an asshole.
Oh, for sure.
Got
But
in
I don't know if it
trouble
was,
for
I don't remember if
fucking-
it was a Mustang, but like just an example,
Yeah. Nice car.
It was a brand new car though. Brand
Yeah.
new car off the
One
lot.
time I
like-
got in deep shit for just I don't know why. Before I knew I knew I was gonna get in trouble, but for whatever reason I wanted to do it anyway. I was probably kindergarten, but I remember cars driving by, and I'm just standing at the other side of the road, and I just got a good sized rock just in my fist, and just waiting for the right one, and just fucking
Fuck you, you little bug.
Yeah.
fucking hit this fucking door, and this fucking lady slams on the fucking brakes.
You gotta take off.
What are you doing? My dumbass. And so, see, and here's the thing: is I lived at a dead end, so I couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
stood at my
run
dead
into
end.
the
So, like, if
woods.
I ran home, I was at one of the houses. And I didn't even do that. I stood there.
True.
I stood right there. I stood my ground. And I was like,
Wasn't me.
I was so scared. And she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing." Well, I'm so scared. And I'm like,
So like speaking